Welcome to YouTube Community News, where I keep YouTubers like you up to date with everything that's happening on YouTube that impacts content creators. I've got some really exciting news for you today. It seems like I've always got exciting news for you, but YouTube is pushing out tons of updates and they are awesome. So if you're a YouTube content creator and you want to stay up to date with all of this, make sure you subscribe. So the very first thing that we have on our list today, so we can go ahead and just jump right into it, is short comments. So what this looks like is you can now, with the YouTube Shorts feature, you can make content by responding to your viewers, and that content is going to end up in the short shelf where you have the opportunity to get views. So the win with this is this gives us a chance to communicate at a more deeper level with people that are asking us questions or just interacting with our comments. That also gives us the opportunity to highlight, particular people. Right now, they're not showing channel names on there or profile pictures, but this is a humongous step in the right direction to where you can go down into your comment section right now on your mobile device. You got to do this on your phone. You go down to your comment section and you hit the reply button to any one of the comments that you have. Once you hit that reply button over on the far right hand side, just like you can see on the screen right here on the very side of this bar, the other side of that, I can't go over there because it's going to cut off my hand with the green screen, but it's right over on the edge of the screen, and you click on that, and then you can make a short to reply to the comment. So what you want to do with this, or what you want to keep in mind, is this is content. So this isn't a way to just talk to people. This is something to where if somebody says something in the comments and you can make a piece of content about it, that's what you want to use this for. You don't want to just say, oh, hey, you said thanks for, or you said this was a great video, I super appreciate it, and then you go on to move another, to answer another comment. Don't use it like that, especially not yet, because again, these are going to the short shelf. So if you want to maximize this for the community benefit in terms of that interaction and for you in terms of it being a piece of content for your channel, make sure that you're making actual content for it. The next thing on our list is, that's huge though, but we've got more. The next thing on our list, and we've been waiting for this for a really long time, is currently on a mobile device, you can see content sorting. So from a viewer perspective, because all of us use YouTube as well as make content for YouTube, but from a viewer perspective, if you go and you land on a channel page on a mobile device, you have these tabs on there where you can select, hey, I want to look at videos, or I want to look at shorts, or I want to look at live streams. And, that's pretty much it on a mobile device. Now, they mentioned in a Creator Insiders video that they are going to be adding this to desktop as well, so that it's going to make it easier for people to find the content from you that they want. As another part of this, let's say, for example, that somebody's watching one of your shorts and they're like, wow, this is great, I want to see more shorts content from them. Then in that case, if they click in your channel name from the shorts and then it lands on that shorts page, which they already have already for us on a mobile device, you're going to get like a full channel page display there. If you have memberships enabled, they're going to see that button. So basically each section, to my understanding, is going to be turned into a full-blown channel page for that particular type of content. So that's awesome. So then that way it's going to be better for us to direct our viewers to that videos tab or our channel page tab for some of this new, the next stuff that I'm going to be talking about. But we can direct them directly to the channel tab, and then they can find the content that they want to watch. That's going to be rolling out in the fall. The next thing that we have is they've also announced that they are going to be doing a channel page update in general. Now, as part of this, they mentioned they're going to be adjusting some of the navigation with it, but they are also, and this is really awesome, they are also going to give us the option to add a section to our channel page. And what a section is, if you're not familiar with the lingo there, is it's essentially a playlist that you add to your channel page that you organize your content into to help people find your content more easily. So what they are going to do is they are going to add an option to add a For You section to your channel page. So currently, by default, your upload should be at the very top of your channel page, right? So once they make this adjustment, the next thing you're going to want to have in that playlist, or maybe even at the top, we're going to have to experiment with this, but the next thing that you're going to want to have on your channel page is that For You. And the reason for this is because let's say somebody's watching your content and they land on your channel page. Instead of them having to sort around and try to find all the stuff that they want to watch from you, YouTube is going to automatically curate the content on your channel that they think is the best fit for that particular viewer and present it to them right there on the spot. So they're going to use all of the intelligence behind YouTube to create that better experience for the viewers. That's huge, in my opinion, as well. And the reason that that's huge is because it's going to help us get more views, because the content that we're putting in front of them is going to be more relevant when they land on the channel page, and they're not going to have to look for it. It's just going to show up right there in front of them, which is huge. In addition to that, they are going to be making an update to the mobile home feed. Now, as a content creator, this is something that you might want to think about from a strategic standpoint, especially as they just start rolling this out. So this is just something to consider. And of course, it's based on the type of content that you put out in terms of if you want to consider this or not. But what the feature is, and of course, you can use this, at your desire. But what the feature is for shorts content and for vertical videos on YouTube. It normally is where if somebody's scrolling through the feed and there's a normal video or a vertical video, then it looks like what you see right over here, right? To where you have those bars over on the side and then you have the image right there in the middle. The update is going to be to where they are going to crop in on the image. So all those black bars are going to be gone on the side. It's going to crop in on the image and it's going to give a 4:5 display. So think of more of like a rectangle than a square, right? So it's going to give a 4:5 display, which is going to take up a little bit more screen real estate right there in the feed as well. So we might be able to use that at least as they're rolling it out, because everybody will be doing it, quickly. But for those of you that are watching this, as they start rolling that out, when they do, you might, if you do make vertical content, or if you are not currently making vertical content, this might be something to experiment with, so that we can, just have those moments of grabbing just a little bit more attention, because we're going to have a little bit more screen real estate there in the home feed compared to the vertical videos, which is interesting. And one thing that's interesting to me about this is with all these updates that they're putting out, all these things that we're talking about every week on all of the updates that they're doing for content creators and their viewers, they're going hard on this vertical, on the vertical content with shorts and just trying to prioritize, getting all of this stuff, the vertical content in front of their users, which is pretty interesting. The next thing I want to bring to your attention is if you are someone that is already using Creator Mix for your music, that is our music service. It's free for content creators. If you are somebody that's already using that, we put out a brand new Techno album that you can use in your videos and in your live streams and podcasts and anything else that you're making. But there's this particular one is awesome. But I think there's either 10 or 12 songs as part of this update, but it's currently not available on the Creator Mix YouTube channel. It's only available inside of the website. So you can find that at creatormix.com. And if you just want to sample it, if you're like, hey, I don't want to, go over there and see what it's like yet. Of course, you can sample all of our music at any time, or just listen to it when you're driving around or walking around or whatever, on your favorite streaming platform like Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, and so on. For those of you that are in the community, in terms of, you watch my content on a regular basis, and, you're trying to learn everything you can about YouTube, there's a really good chance you're probably familiar with Daniel Batal. Daniel has a birthday today. So just really quick, I just wanted to take a quick moment to highlight that and just say happy birthday to Daniel Batal. Hope that you're doing awesome, my man, and happy birthday to you. VidSummit is 11 days away. Dee and I have our stuff booked. We are getting ready to head over there ourselves. VidSummit is 11 days away. So next week, this segment, I'm not sure if it's going to happen or if it's going to just be, a little bit different in terms of how, what it looks like and all of that. But VidSummit's 11 days away. So we're going to be heading to the States soon for that. And if you're not familiar with VidSummit, I have a link to it down in the description. It's happening on September 27th to the 29th, and it is a conference for YouTube content creators or just video content creators in general. Really incredible conference. In my opinion, it's the best conference for video. So if you are a content creator and you can get to LA September 27th to the 29th, make sure you check that link down in the description. It's not an affiliate link or anything. So you can just go on down there and just check out that link, and you will, get that information that you need for that. And that's the news. Have a fantastic weekend.